All of us have been affected by the coronavirus, which has become a global pandemic. Schools and restaurants are closed, the global economy has been affected, and millions of people are living in a new world of social distancing. Journalists are working intensely to try and help the people understand this crisis. I interviewed reporters to find out how they are covering this outbreak and what challenges they're facing in doing so. How has COVID-19 affected your typical workday?
Affected it so much because typically I'm going out and I'm meeting people face to face, and every day I come into the station and I give my story ideas. I'm just so limited now. I do all of my interviews like this via Zoom.
Sometimes there's days where I've done two, I've done even three stories in one day. You're dealing with people who literally don't know how they're gonna get their next meal for, them and their two kids.
What kind of projects are you working on now as opposed to what you were working on before all of this happened?
We're really just having to listen to the issues now more than ever of what our people in our community are facing. We really just want to do the stories that matter to people. And so I think now it's just everyday coronavirus, different angles.
I am the environmental and water quality reporter. So before I was really honed in on just focusing on my water stories, my nature stories, but really since we're experiencing this outbreak, my focus has really shifted to coronavirus.
I work a lot with people and the stories in Immokalee. I'm working on a story right now on what happens if all of a sudden people are cut off from being able to work on the field, or someone gets infected in Immokalee and it just kind of really spreads widely there and people aren't able to get their crops. A lot of people forget and don't realize how important Immokalee is, not just in Southwest Florida, but around the country. I think none of us obviously expected, no one was ever prepared. I covered hurricanes during school, pole shooting, but never something like this.
We all know that news is vital and it doesn't ever stop. What precautions are you taking to protect yourself?
The big thing is like wiping down our gear. If you are going out in the field, having those wipes, wiping down your camera, microphone, tripod.
Now I 100% basically work from home. When this all first broke out a few weeks ago, it was harder because, like I said, we were still interviewing people face to face, though we still have to do this 6 feet apart. So we would put a mic on a stick and try and talk to people. And so we have to all take our own precautions, even in our personal life, so that we don't infect anybody in our professional life. I think now our job is more important than ever, and our number one priority is getting that information out. So we don't stop. We definitely do things differently.
I think definitely being more sensitive and understanding, especially during times like this. Our main concern right now, keeping our community safe, informed, and giving them the information they need so that we can all just kind of get through this.